Gentlemen,
Hello. We are back.
we're back.
Cookie.
Are you enjoying those cookies?
A quarter of one. Thank you for pre-cutting them.
Yeah. Well, I knew maybe you'd dive into them a little more if I
You want-
pre-cut them.
You want another one?
I've already had two.
Did
Oh, my
Did
goodness,
you
yeah.
cut the crust off the way Tim likes it?
I did for you.
It's also Mrs. Junkie, or future Mrs. Junkie.
What about her?
She doesn't eat the edges on things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she'll like eat around the edge of a sandwich and like save the middle for last.
Okay, I was
We're like-
curious, but that was it. That had to count.
Yeah. So,
I believe that's edge play.
so we missed you at Chad's birthday party, Timmy.
Yeah, that sucked.
Were you at your significant other's kindergarten graduation?
I was not.
Just thinking if she's eating the crust off
Oh.
sandwiches.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't even know where this is going.
Well,
Instagram chat this week
yeah.
brought some heat right before the show started towards you.
Yeah.
Tim started it.
Yeah, we do. For those that may not be in it, we do have a show chat with a number of listeners and the three of us. Days like today, I question why. Our listeners are obsessed with me. They are obsessed with me. We have two of our listeners battling tonight as the Pacers take on the Boston Celtics. We're watching it live.
Yes, Thursday night.
And all the two idiots that cheer for these two teams can talk about is me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm living rent free in their heads.
Well, I will say this. You have boldly, actively promoted on numerous occasions the sharding of your pants at a card show.
Uh-huh.
And they were simply restating the fact.
And then restating the fact that I didn't sell a single card.
That was cold. That's where the line was crossed.
You asked, you said,
Mm.
what's the point? And I said, just to be mean.
It was. That was mean.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's not just Boston Steve. It's not just Wax Museum Kyle. The big tort, Kansas City Dan, is a problem.
Oh, we're coming out with some heat.
He is texting me when the Royals sweep the Tigers. He is threatening to tell the show that I got his stupid cards shipped off late.
Wow.
I'm telling you, our listeners are obsessed with me.
Well, maybe if you wouldn't give them material to like throw back in your face.
Send
No.
out his damn cards.
I'm just living my life, man.
Okay.
Listen, Adam. Oh, it's a 101.
Boys and girls at home and kids in the gallery, let's go!
Hello, Pack-O-Maniacs, and welcome to another episode of Pack to the Future. I'm your host, Ricky, a.k.a. Mr. eBay. And I am joined by my co-host and partner in crime, Dr. Chad.
Someone call for a doctor?
How you doing, Doc?
I'm questioning if I should have given you that sharp object before we started the show.
Yeah, it's sharp, baby. Please welcome. He likes his cookies in corners, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Dr. Tim.
Here we go, baby. Prepare to be underwhelmed. Mm-hmm.
And this week, we've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A potpourri, as Chadwin likes to say.
I did. Yes.
Of topics. But before we dive into our topics for tonight, Chadwin, do you have some updates for the pirate ship pack?
Yes.
We do. However, Ricky, your energy was
Yeah.
not good. Is the Dan getting to you? Like, do we need to just throw out the show notes and
No,
have a slugfest?
No, I'm just telling you,
We can do it. I think Tim and I can get him on.
it's going to be hard for me to go to a big show promoted card show because there are so many problems listening to our show. And let me just say this, Steve, Kyle, you ever experience the feeling of getting in a hot shower and I'm flustered.
You clearly are. I don't know what's going on.
You
this
are,
week.
yeah. he's a
And
little
getting that
flustered.
shampoo all riled in your hands and then running it through thick locks of luscious hair.
You're pointing to the wrong head, but yes.
Nothing feels so good than having that cool shampoo massage its way through your hair. And the beautiful thing is, when I pull my hands out, my hair stays butt on my head.
Oh, man.
I have never wanted a bomb to go off in an NBA Finals game more than I do tonight in Boston, Massachusetts. I want no teams to win because as soon as Boston Steve sharded on my sharding history, Kyle immediately with the tip in. Truth. Hey, guys, suck me.
I don't think that's the same.
I don't think that's how that...
That's what I'm saying. I'm just over here living my life.
Didn't Stifler use that line in one of the American Pie movies, I think?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Rub it
good.
on those bald heads of yours.
That feel good?
Yeah, I feel like I can do the show now.
Good.
I got it out of my system.
I like that. Was good. Made my cheeks hurt. Okay, so on the show this week, let's tease it just a little bit. We do have the Pacers and the Celtics, two of our previous favorite listeners of the show, battling each other, and we happen to get some audio clips of both of them that we are going to play as they play each other and also battle Ricky.
Yeah. This is like a special guest referee.
It is.
I may take one of them out tonight.
We are going to be doing a PSA sub. All three of us have cards that we're going to talk about. I've got some ready. We are going to have Tim look over my cards and guess the grade. That's always eventful. And Ricky, you brought in, you backed up a U-Haul
I brought in
full of cards.
Half of my collections here.
for us to sort through. So that's what we have to come. But before we jump into that, guys, a few show notes. Please remember, we're still working on building our new feed.
Yes.
If you are coming back from last year, from years previous, please make sure to subscribe wherever you are listening, iTunes, Spotify, any of the others, and subscribe to that new feed. Also on YouTube, we are there. We have people, we love engaging with you guys. We actually talked about this after the show last week, how much fun it is for people to be typing in the chat.
Yeah, and if they're messaging the show during while we're broadcasting live, watching us live and weighing in, chances are we're going to feature it on the show. We want that live interaction with our audience. It's amazing.
Speaking of which, we called this out last week. Tim, you and I talked about it. We have another iTunes reviewer and someone who left a note. It's Selly.
Yeah.
And Selly 6411, of course, fan of the program. If you like sports cards and humor, this show is for you. Ricky, Chad, and Tim put out great episodes that are accidentally informative and always entertaining. The thing I enjoy most is how accessible and interactive the show is. See, Ricky, he's appreciating. He's appreciating this.
And notice what name I did not say was a problem. Not Selly. Selly's my boy.
They did say that we are fantastic ambassadors of the hobby, so I don't know if he mistaken us for someone else. But he says, keep up the great work, guys.
See, Selly's the man.
Thank you, Selly.
Selly just gets it. He's at WrestleMania.
Yep.
He's just nice to the show for being nice sake.
And he's $50 eBay richer because of that review.
He's not a Florida man, that's for sure.
Selly, you got 1 week. We still don't have anyone take up on our 2 reviews from last week. So everyone's got 1 week from the time that I randomly put these out. Send us a message on Instagram. We'll send you over an eBay gift card. And also, we've got one from YouTube.
Oh,
Commenter of the week last week during the show was actually Little John. I should have talked with you about this pre-show, which is the Big Tort.
What?
We are also gifting him an eBay gift card for being a P1 of the show.
Yeah, you'll get that in December, Dan, and you'll like it.
I'm sorry. My butt was puckering when you were talking about that.
Just make sure I'm the one that ships that one out.
Guys, we are on social media, Instagram, Pack to the Future. We have a website, pttfpodcast.com. We're on YouTube, Pack to the Future Podcast. Lastly, guys, we have 2 affiliates that we still promote. Let's make it 3. First of all is ioncases.com.
Yep.
Yes.
Still go visit them. Promo code PACK for 10% off your order for all those card shows that you're going to go to this summer.
Awesome cases.
VaultedCollection.com. It's where you guys got me. My Aiden case
Yeah.
sitting upstairs in my office. We've got just a few days left on this. These guys are redefining collectible protection and display case use, according to their website. Use our promo code PTTF. I did not get to choose that one. They gave that to us. You get 10% off your order by the end of May. Lastly, Basketball Card Fanatic. Guys, I do. So there's a little conflict here. You know, Tim, at the beginning of our little scientific things that we do for our side hustles, we have to say if we have conflict of interest. I do have conflict of interest there because I do edit some of these articles. Imagine that, like me, English editing. But
Yeah.
guys, the articles that people write in for this are fantastic. The photos are great. These guys do a really good job. You get 10% off your order if you subscribe using promo code PACK.
And I can't recommend, just order one magazine. Just one magazine, give it a shot. I promise you, you will not regret it.
Black Griffin cards. So he collects Blake Griffin 1-of-1s. That's why it's Black Griffin. He does all of the show art. He doesn't like to talk about this a lot. The dude's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
The quality of the articles and the photos, like, it's just unbelievable. And the art. So check it out. I can't recommend it enough.
Sorry, that took a lot longer than I thought it would.
No, you're fine. Speaking of one of our affiliates and the Aiden case, I'll just say we're going to jump around, but Tim, you did miss Chad's birthday for a good reason. And I'm not going to bust your chops over that. I came into possession of a photo regarding Chad and Aiden that some have maybe seen.
That's right. That's right.
But I am telling you, it is going to take the Aiden case to the next level. It's in development as we speak.
Yeah.
And within, I'd say, 2 weeks, everyone that checks out our YouTube is going to see the photo.
I cut you a deal. Okay, so I was a few tiki drinks in.
He was maybe 15 tiki drinks in.
And I shouldn't be one tiki drink in at this point in my life. And somehow, like, I traded you the photo for some other photo.
And royalties.
And royalties.
And
but
royalties.
I said I want 20% royalties. You immediately said deal. I said I want 30% royalties. You said no.
I said 10.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
Oh, boy. Ricky, just as a side here, before you get too happy and thinking about my Aiden photo, Wax Museum Podcast did chime in. Save some shampoo for that sharp residue.
Hey, Kyle, your team's down 11 points in the fourth quarter. They're probably going to lose the second straight. Maybe you ought to go focus on that.
The heat is on. The heat is on.
Need him to stay within 9 for reasons.
And we do have his and Boston Steve's voicemails coming up here in just a little bit.
Yeah.
That almost went right over my head. Tim, do you want to elaborate on that?
No. Just carry on with the show.
For those that know the show really well, the P1s, that's a great tease.
It's like he just slides it in, and even I almost just missed that.
No lube. Yep.
Over the weekend, hey, that one's working better this week. Over the weekend, I forgot to get us a better bell.
That's all right.
But we did make an update here to the studio that perhaps now would be a good time to check in on.
I think so.
Yep.
I think you got some music that we'll have queued up here. Yes. We have to put that one on loop because I got to get longer.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Music for that. Tim, I'm going to take you off.
Yeah.
And take Mr. eBay off. Let's go to the shrine. For those of you on YouTube, you can see 2 updates to the Soken Shrine of Ainge. We have a beaker.
Yes.
A beaker. Inside said beaker is water.
Holy water.
It is holy water.
Oh, yeah.
It is holy water. Well done. Danny Ainge. Sitting
It doesn't want to. Give me just a minute.
just on top of this water on his little card display. Just dipping in, getting soaked.
Just the tip. Just for a minute.
Just barely. Danny's now soaking in the shrine. But just above him, you may say, gosh, what is that?
Yes.
Be it a card? Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Jim Ryan. Who?
As Paul Bear would say, oh, yes.
Who is this, you may ask? The first American to run a sub 4-minute mile. Relevant? No. Inscription? Yes. At the card shop this weekend, we found this. Ricky immediately picked up on this and knew that we must buy it.
Oh,
The inscription says, "Go with God." Jim Ryan, John 338. Danny, get out of your hellish ways of damning the Jazz to hell and look up in the shrine.
I don't think he wants to look up.
That is an angel damning Danny straight to hell.
It is.
Where he can soak in all of his misery.
This is soaking water. All right, so that's our Danny Ainge update for the week.
Yeah.
Hope everyone enjoyed that little moment. Ricky and I did go to the card shop.
We did.
Tim, we're sorry that we missed you there. You were. Do you want to
work
tell
on
us
this.
where you were, or tell the people where
yeah.
you were?
It was lunch.
What'd you have?
No,
wait,
you
wait,
can
wait,
say-
wait, wait.
okay.
What'd you have to eat?
French toast and loaded tots.
You brunching son of a bitch. You are so full of it. He tried to sell
You
it to
are.
us early on Saturday too.
Yep.
Sorry,
Lunch.
guys. I have lunch plans
Yep.
at 11 a.m. on a Saturday.
11's lunch. Yeah.
No.
Most restaurants consider 11 the start of their lunch.
No.
No.
No,
Yep.
I have never said, "Hey, Sarah, do you want to go to lunch at like 10:45 so we can get there at 11 when lunch starts?" No.
Maybe on a Monday when the McDonald's menu switches
No.
from breakfast to lunch.
Dude, I'm even a
Maybe.
4 a.m.
No.
riser. Like, lunch is not at 11. I am sorry.
We were at Chili's today for lunch. Congratulations to daughter of the show, Junkie P. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with that. Yeah, went to Chili's, and what were the hours on their lunch specials?
Yeah.
11 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
During
Chili's doesn't
the
do
workday.
brunch.
But on a Saturday or Sunday.
Tell me the
in
name of the
particular.
place you went. I'm pulling up the menu.
Saturday's best.
Tell me, it was Saturday's Best?
No.
Wait, did you go Saturday's
No.
Best?
The break.
The break.
It's a sports bar.
Did they have a brunch? Was it a brunch menu you ordered off of?
I ordered off the main menu. Thank you very much.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Did the missus know that you had bet on games and that's why you went to a sports bar at 11 a.m. on Saturday?
I had nothing on the line.
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you.
Yeah, who chose the location?
Actually, it wasn't me.
It was the person you were
friend we
meeting?
up with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, that's not what I
She
wanted.
so
So I do have the
she
website.
so she warned her friend about you.
No.
Tim, I pull up. God, I wonder if I can screen share on this.
Tim is
Can I screen
rattled.
share on this?
I'm
The
sure you
audio
can
might
figure it
go
out.
away, so I'm a little worried.
That's all right.
Oh, man.
Just do it.
Let's find out.
If it screws it up, they can come listen to the show.
If you're out
on
there,
Saturday.
just Google The Break in West Valley City, Utah.
Oh, no, wait. I think I got it.
Hello?
Yeah.
First thing that pops up on here.
What?
Main menu,
Uh-huh.
brunch menu.
What?
Bro, you're brunching.
Tim,
No, lunch.
Tim, you're brunching so hard.
11 o'clock's lunch.
And what did you eat?
Loaded tots and bloody beer
And
and some French toast because I have to end on a sweet note.
Well,
Oh,
interestingly, the French toast is on the brunch menu, Tim.
It's awfully convenient. Yeah.
so you had to order it. You literally had to order it off the brunch menu.
Yeah, but I was there for lunch.
So you got
No. That's like saying when you test positive for an STI, you're like, yeah, but I was there for a sleepover.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, Tim. You know what you are? You busted.
You are
You're busted.
I have
You
no
are
control
busted.
over this. Welcome to my life.
Just admit you're brunching again.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
admit you've fallen off the wagon and you're back to brunching, and we'll get on with our show.
So, go for yourself.
Well, we missed you while you were brunching without us, I might add.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. But it was for a good reason.
Yeah.
It was, and we wouldn't
Yeah.
need to dive
Yeah.
into it too much if you don't want. But you were meeting
That's a good reason.
your significant other's friend for the first time, and that's a pretty
Correct.
damn good reason.
I suppose.
What did she order?
Mac and cheese.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Wings.
Okay.
Wings.
So
Wings
she
are
ordered-
definitely not brunch.
No, but
No.
what happens when one person in the party orders a breakfast meal and the other orders a lunch meal? Let's try and put those words together. Oh yeah, brunch.
Lunch.
That was forceful, man. I felt the bench.
He had brunch food for lunch.
You
See,
man.
you can get breakfast for dinner. It doesn't make dinner brunch.
I am so lost in this right now.
Yeah, he took
Mhm.
us off the edge.
Yeah. All right,
See, that's how he's
let's-
good. That's how patients do it. All right, let's rein this thing back in. Tim was out brunching while Ricky and
You
I
guys were having much more fun.
went to the card shop.
Yeah.
Card shop is moving. Should we talk about that briefly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So
sir.
they are moving just a few miles down the road here, still in Salt Lake City General,
Mhm.
kind of out very close to us, though.
yeah.
A massive location that shares a parking lot with Taco Bell is directly across the street on the west side to a sports bar.
Mhm.
And on the north side is the practice facility for the Utah Hockey Club team.
Future. Yep.
Like-
How wild is that? That's an awesome location.
That's-
They have a breakers area, which isn't going to really be our thing, but it's cool that we can watch people open
Right.
stuff.
They said they would host birthday parties.
And
How cool is that? Yeah.
you know,
Guess
we didn't
who has
talk
a
about-
birthday coming up in a
We
few
didn't talk
months?
about this before, but we should talk about this maybe next week.
Yeah.
Maybe next week.
Okay.
The other thing that you can do in the birthday party room,
Uh-oh.
bachelor parties. They
Uh-oh.
Swear
specifically
to
said
God.
that.
Swear to God.
And I would propose on next week's show, unless you guys have something else, we can
No.
clearly talk about this whenever, that we even get the listeners to chime in what your bachelor party should look like.
Oh gosh.
yes.
And whether or not it should be there.
Yes.
I mean, the range here is massive, right?
This
Like
is not
we
gonna go
we go on a mild night that's not going to get you in trouble at the card shop. I
Yeah.
mean, you'll still get in trouble there, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
We can find ways.
We go to Las Vegas, we go somewhere else. Like the possibilities are clearly endless.
Oh fudge.
Anyway,
yes. That's what we've
was
already
pretty
planned our next week's show.
Yep.
So
It's actually pretty cool use of that space, though. You know, basically defunct mall is gonna have some pretty cool stuff now.
yeah.
it really is.
I
wonder-
It's going to be an awesome center. Like I could really spend an entire afternoon
I
there.
wonder if there's like an apartment or condo over there that we can like go in on. Just live there from
Just
now
live
on.
there.
Just have our
Yeah.
studio there.
Yeah.
No, the three of us just live there.
No, just roll out of bed.
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be awesome.
We can get a 3-wide bed.
Yes.
Isn't that the way to do things now? Is just like going on a house with friends now.
Yeah,
Because
Huey-
like everything's unaffordable.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie style.
Jason and I from Dr. Ghost Hunters truly are our plans in the next few years
You told me about
are
this.
to buy a haunted location and start like VRBOing it, and then just when it's not VRBO'd, we investigate that. Like we are truly going
Dude,
to
we
do
could
that.
live there like the haunted mansion.
You
like
guys
the-
could live there,
like
sure.
coattails and stuff.
You
We
guys
just
could be
answer
the butler.
door with with the
Candlestick.
candelabra.
Brunch only.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, brunch only.
Mhm.
It could be a bed and breakfast.
They have to
Timmy's test kitchen.
they have to hit a 10-player prop parlay in order to exit the building.
It's the only way you get the keys to
So basically, they're stuck forever.
Yep. Exactly.
escape room. Yep.
All right. Was there anything else at the card shop of note?
Yeah, a few things.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So because
Because
the
good. Yeah.
card shop is going is moving, they wanted to get rid of some of their junk, and Chad and I decided to pick some up.
Yeah.
So I did get a couple small hits for me, and I'll just go through these quickly. Those that are old listeners of the show, I got a Nico Mannion numbered to 35 patch auto.
There you go.
Told my brother about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
My brother is married to Nico's sister, and he indicated he was in town in the coming weeks and to send me his cards to get autoed. But always fun, just a PC card. And then I got a lot of non-locals may not know the name, Brant Keithy. He is a star tight end for the University of Utah. Got an autographed card of him in the Utah gear at the Rose Bowl. He's coming back for one more year.
Yeah.
Part
It's
of-
going to be good.
yeah,
by the way.
part of my
They better like win the Big 12.
oh yeah. If we
How much
don't.
is it worth?
I'm just saying, like it'd be really embarrassing if
I
they don't.
already bought my flights to the
Yeah.
Big 12 title game.
You did.
Wow.
Yep.
You did.
True statement. Wow.
All right, people on YouTube, I'm sorry, you're going to see my nips here.
Yeah. Just take your shirt off, Chad. You'll be way more comfortable if your shirt's off. So picked up the Brent Keithy, $6 autograph. I have a little University of Utah football
It's shiny.
collection going.
It's
Yeah.
red.
Little Inception.
I like it.
So a couple little hits for just a few bucks. Then I got Tim a gift.
Oh no.
Tim, I present you with the shot. It was a good gift.
Dude, that's cool.
Lift it up in the light.
It's like one of those lenticular cards where I can just live over and over.
And
The
you should
shot.
know this is how good of a friend I am, Tim.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
I swear to God, when I bought it, it wasn't until I was driving away in my car. I thought it was the Jazz shot.
I know. Yeah, it's not the Jazz.
That's
shot.
how good of a friend I was.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's
the 89
Cleveland.
playoffs, Cleveland. Yeah, Craig Elam.
Yep. So we both thought it. We both thought of you. And that's how you know we love you.
Aw,
Then I got a can.
that's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. A can of Pinnacle 97 cards because it had Barry Sanders on it.
That's so random. I love it.
They told me you would need an actual can opener. I don't know that I've used a can opener, so we're just gonna try this out.
I thought you were saying that you were going to open a can of whoop ass on Big Tort.
Oh no, I love the tort. I was pissed at the tort, but Then Boston Steve had to open his big mouth.
So for those of you on YouTube, there's a little bit of a pause right now, and I apologize for that. We do have these cards that were showing up here. That one is pretty cool, I have to admit. Here's the Nico. Let's slide that on there. There we go.
And the Nico's on card auto.
Yeah, it looks like if we put that right over Ricky's mouth, exactly where it is, and cover his right nip, we're in
That's
shape
perfect.
as far as the cards go.
Yeah.
That's the centering right there.
Yeah.
I've always maintained that. You do those two things and we're having a good night.
Golden ratio. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try. Should I have Nico like take that patch out and rub it on his pubes?
Oh yeah. Then it'd be player touched.
I wonder what the statement would be for that.
I think we got one as Ricky's fumbling for it.
That was the most random clip you have ever sent to us.
Well, you guys were saying, it'd be cool to feature some random clips for the show.
Yes.
And-
I love
I
it.
loved it.
Who provided the first one?
Yeah, no complaints.
I love it.
No complaint. And I've
Such
thought
a
of like
bad movie.
I've thought of like 10 and like haven't man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
time's passed.
Well, yep. There you go.
I've got a can of cards in my left hand. I think I've got this.
Is that what's
right.
in there? You sure?
We'll find out.
So we do have a comment here from Carter. How
Yeah.
drunk do you think Pinnacle was when they came up with the can idea in 97?
This is the dumbest thing I've ever
That would have
seen.
been like something I came up with on Saturday.
Yeah.
Ricky, I've got an idea.
Well, at least
Do you
have
see
the-
this can?
What if we put cards?
What if we put Danny Ainge in there?
We're gonna reuse this for Danny.
Oh, save the
100%.
the rusted
Yes.
lid top,
Okay.
Yeah.
and let's like start just shaving the top of the card. Just little nicks.
Little paper cuts.
Yeah, just little tiny scratches.
Okay, I'm gonna start
Doesn't
cranking
even have
on
the cool
this.
little like pull tab or anything. Ricky's legitimately
having
working.
I know,
at this.
just where you get that whiff of
Yeah. Oh,
like tennis ball
they
with.
smell like spam.
25-year-old air.
Green beans.
So it does have Barry Sanders featured on the front. I don't know if you guys talked about that.
It does.
when I was
That's what.
Yeah, that's
Nip
why I
Nip,
bought it.
Nip showing the.
Hey,
camera
look
there.
at the ease with which I did that.
Oh,
You
you're gonna
know,
cut-
during
you're-
residency, actually
gonna
during
cut
medical
yourself.
school, we would go over after our tests and go play Call of Duty at my one friend's house, and his wife really didn't like to use electronics or gas,
Yeah.
and like she brought home a handheld can opener
Uh-huh.
and told him they were getting rid of their electric can opener. And in front of us, they had this major blow up fight
Over the can opener.
over the can opener. The one that looks just like the one Ricky is struggling so much
Struggling
to
super
work.
hard.
And this
I
is why
am.
he didn't want it. He can't work this thing.
No,
This is a divisive thing, right? So do you open the can with the can opener parallel with the top of the lid, or do you go vertical?
I feel like I've cranked through this, but it's not.
Yeah, open it up.
It's trying its best to cut through that can top, and I think that's supposed to be there.
Tim, will you do it for me?
Oh my good hell.
Papa Tim.
What have you been doing? Lewis?
Well, whenever we get these cards, there better be a Barry Sanders in there.
I said something where ignited a response that I only had one friend.
What?
It doesn't matter the quantity, it just matters the quality.
Yeah, you have a ton of friends.
You're here for me.
I'm here for you.
Yeah.
This is very clearly not designed to open this.
Right?
I give you some. Okay.
Let me get the misses down here. Let's have a
Do-
fight.
Yeah, do the vertical.
You know who bought that. It wasn't me.
No, it's not. It's not.
I mean, I may have
It's
paid
not
for
the
it,
tool. It's Pinnacle.
It's Pinnacle.
but- Can we get Pinnacle on the phone?
You can't even
do
flip
we
this
have
to the
the-
other way.
Google
The
their
other
number. I'll
option.
call them right
Do
now.
we have Pinnacle? All right. Well, what do we got? Anything else from the card shop while we're working on
Okay,
that?
so while we're
This is
working
awful.
on that,
I don't think so. I'm kind of out of things. I
hey
looked at a
Tim.
few.
Oh my God, Tim! I forgot to tell you. Did you know at the card shop they actually took a lot of these products
Yeah.
and they put them in front of the store outside? It was the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Like just
And
like
they were
the
all for
picture?
sale.
They
sale.
set up like these stands and they had a big sign out there. It
Like
said
a
like,
yard
hey,
sale.
blowing out sale.
Did you know that, Tim?
Yeah, because I sent you the picture.
Oh yeah, about
Oh.
10
Oh.
seconds after Chad sent it to us.
What? No,
He
you
still
didn't.
doesn't know.
No.
That's how the whole
No.
conversation on Saturday started.
Whoa.
You're like, hey guys, look at what I found. Literally
to
right
God.
before that, I'm like, here's a photo. Tim, do you want to go to the card shop with me? Tim's like, guys, look.
You've got to go scroll up. In fact, I'm going to screenshot it.
I
Will you-
wanted you to come to the card shop with me.
I'm going to
This is
screenshot
fake
it.
news, by the way.
No.
No, not fake news. I'm going to screenshot it. Will you post it on our Instagram?
Yes, I will.
I kid you not. The bottom of
You
Chad's
got me
post
yelling like Ricky now.
was right above your
Nah, whatever. Open your damn can.
Thanks for opening that, Timmy.
Okay, here it is. At 9:13 on May 18th. Moving sale, Ricky. Oh shit. Ricky, I'm gonna be there at 10. Me, have to take the dogs out real quick. Be there at 10:30. Tim, pre-brunch? Pass.
And
Two texts later, Tim, moving sale at the card shop.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, it's just like our show.
I know that we
Yeah.
like the sound of cards.
I'm
being
sorry I
opened.
yelled. I felt like it was the theme
No,
of the show.
it
So
No,
far.
that's fine. Yeah.
Holy shit. A
Yeah,
Kareem
what do you got?
Abdul-Jabbar!
Was he a
What?
UCLA guy?
I think he was.
I think he was a UCLA guy, right? So he was a running back.
Yes,
Right?
he was a running back. That is correct.
Let's show that. Let's throw it on the Pat cam there.
Yeah. There we go, Timmy. Ooh, this is the Dirty Bird. A little Jamal Anderson going. Let's throw that one up there too.
Very nice.
We got a little Jeff George, Dan Marino.
Pinnacle IP is now owned by Panini, so we'll have to call Panini about this can.
Oh, we'll be
good luck with
calling
that.
Emmett
Quick.
Smith,
Tim, you want to give him a call?
Yeah.
Jerome Bettis.
That's
More likely to hit that parlay or Panini answering the phone.
I don't know. Should we peek
A
in?
great way to show off your
Yes.
cans is with this great
Get out of here.
24
You're
can.
making this up.
Swear to God, with this great 24 can display made of real wood.
Come on.
Put it under
All
there.
right.
$25 bucks.
Yeah, throw it up.
Just as good as that Andrew
So,
Wiggins card.
Was that it? Were those all your hits?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. That stank.
All right.
It was fun. It's fun. It was
$5.
$2.50.
Yeah, it's $5.
$2.50.
Oh, was it?
Because they
Because it was 50% off, right?
off
Yeah.
everything out there.
Nice. Or were they having a sale? Or?
Yeah, if you'd seen that screenshot that I'd sent you.
So I'm sorry I didn't read it. That's my bad. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Oh God,
We have derailed completely.
yeah.
32
Right.
minutes. Remember at the beginning of the show when we are like, yeah, this may not go long. I'm like, oh, it's
I don't know why Ricky always worries.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm always like, man, the show won't last 10 minutes.
Last year, Tim and I would fill 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to do.
And we just like stared at each other for a while. Couple of zingers, and 40 minutes later, there
And
we
then
are.
a couple zingers, then it was time to go home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, that's basically how it went.
Maybe a shoulder shrug.
That's what happens when you have a fantastic producer like we do.
Yeah.
All right. my bad.
Oh God.
Okay, so let's transition now
Mhm.
over to the battle that did occur that didn't involve any of us this week.
But before we do that, do you want to talk about your teas?
My tease.
You referred
yeah.
to something you
Well,
got going on
Here,
tonight.
click off my camera.
Okay.
What's the score? I can't see behind me.
It's
on
halftime.
commercial
Commercial.
right
Not
now.
halftime, but
Yeah, it's-
113. Ooh, that's not a good score. Damn it.
And this is a parlay.
No. I made a halftime bet that the Pacers would stay within 3 points for the second half, and
No.
Not even
No.
close.
they're down by 10 for the second half, too.
They're down, and they're
They're
down
down
16.
in the
Down
game.
16 overall. Well, let's look at the box score because that's what matters, boys. So Pascal Siakam, he hit his points.
Okay.
Oh, F you, Neesmith.
Okay, wait, Tim. Those listening at home have
Okay.
no idea what's going on.
All right, so I have a 10 leg parlay. The first leg of which is Neesmith needing 10 points, and he's sitting at 9 right now. A-hole.
Oh, did he just?
Nemhard, he hit his points, which was 9. Siakam, like I said, he's over 20 points. McConnell, TJ McConnell,
He just made a layup.
he hit his 9 points.
Cut that lead to 14. The all important
Does he
layup
have
from
3
McConnell.
assists?
Look out.
I saw him with
He
one
has.
earlier.
He has 3 assists. Check.
Oh, that's not even McConnell. He's not even in the game.
Halliburton,
Oh, yeah,
does he have 7 assists? Oh, come on, baby. Halliburton. The score is 8 assists. I needed 7. This is not going to end well, guys.
How many player props are on this?
Obi
bet?
Toppin, 3 rebounds. Check.
Is this what dinner's like at your house?
Fudge. How many assists does
Your future wife
Tatum.
is a wonderful
Tatum?
woman.
5 assists. Come on, baby.
We've
5
lost-
assists.
We've lost him.
I need one more point from freaking Aaron Neesmith. Come on.
I don't even know what he's saying.
One more point from Smith.
Is he even in the game?
It's an $1,800 parlay.
I
If
don't
he
even-
just scored one more point.
I couldn't even
Hold-
tell
hold
you.
on.
This.
hold
Look
on.
at this.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
God.
There's lots of green check. Okay, you need one more point out of Neesmith?
Yeah.
All right, this is what we got here, guys. Everyone, by the time they listen to this on Saturday, is going to know.
Yeah,
But those of you who are watching right now, I mean, you get the emotion.
Is he
And
even on the court?
The funny thing is about the studio here is that Tim can't see the TV.
No.
So here, Tim, put your
Here.
camera back on so people can see you.
Yeah, you have your back to the TV the whole time.
Son of a bitch.
What team does Neesmith even play
He
for?
plays for the Pacers.
Okay.
He's good. They've got all their backups in. I think
Well, they're down.
Neesmith's not in. I don't think he's in. Oh no, Halliburton will not return. Oh, that's not good.
Did he get hurt?
It says leg. Yeah, it's not good. All right, Tim,
Damn.
let's put you back on there. Okay,
All right.
so
I'm really going to lose by 1 point.
now that we're talking Pacers, Wax Museum Kyle says that Neesmith
even
isn't
care
going to go
anymore.
back in. So it's looking as though Boston's going to take 2 games to none lead. Early in the week, as soon as I realized the Pacers and Celtics would be playing each other, immediately, I didn't think that's going to make for great NBA content. I thought, can we have 2 of our friends fight each other?
Yeah.
And text message you guys immediately, like, hey, should we do this? And you're both like, yes.
Mhm.
Now, we couldn't convince them to not watch the game and come on the show.
No, I asked and was told to fist myself effectively.
I would have said that as well. I would have said that too. Shuley says Neesmith are out for the game. They said
Yeah,
all
just-
the starters are out for the game.
Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. It was fun while it lasted.
Doesn't Boston Steve suck?
It really does.
God, all they need is just one more point. Like all those things hit.
Literally. Everything else hit.
Okay, so God, this is hard watching this in real time, so I'll get distracted. All
No,
right,
you're
so we
fine.
have 2 audio clips is what we ended up getting, right? Instead
Yeah.
of getting them on the show, they said, hey, we'll take time out of our day. We'll send you guys a recording. They both submitted before game 1.
Yeah.
Boston Steve submitted first, so we're going to let Kyle's audio play first. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because I'm just a jerk.
Oh, interesting.
I saved that. I almost deleted that
Thank
today.
you. Thank
and
you.
I decided to keep it on there.
We're never getting rid of that one.
No. All right.
Here's Kyle.
What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, resident Pacers fan checking in. And earlier this week, the 3 of you Super Soakers requested I call in and offer up my sickest burn for Sholey, a.k.a. S. Halley, a.k.a. Boston Steve. So here I am. And in the spirit of the show, I decided to pull up the odds for this series. And I found something about a money line and then something about units. And honestly, I don't even know what all that stuff means. But Tim, just stay out of it. I don't need any of the blame when things don't go your way because we know they won't.
1
Now,
point,
if
Kyle.
you can't control yourself, you should probably go a little deeper than your usual Google research and pull up the last 20 years of the series history instead, which just so happens to be Danny Ainge's first year back with the team.
See?
Sure, the Pacers swept them that year, but we all know that was somebody else's team. Danny's team got beat by the Pacers the next year in 7 games, not 4. So obviously he played a big role in that progress. And then in their last meeting, the Celtics swept the Pacers, which was in 2019. And that was also another Danny Ainge squad. So imagine what he could do with another organization if he was with them for a whopping 15 years. Anyway, this is already going a little longer than I anticipated. Ricky's probably sharded himself by now. Steve, you know I've been
Damn
gassing
it.
your
This
team
man's
up all
brutal.
season long, but we all know they're about as consistent as Dunkin' Coffee around this time of the year. The Pacers already took care of your guy Crowder in the first round, so they might as well finish your favorite team off too. And then you can go back to talking about 2008 as always. All right, guys, thanks again. I'll talk to you later.
I thought
Damn,
that was short.
I thought it was too. The audio
Wow.
quality, I didn't want to listen to
No,
either of
I
them.
know.
I wanted to get the actual reactions, but his was like the file size was so much shorter than Steve's.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
Kyle scares me.
That's he.
He could just rip you apart. Like
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
were to tell you what
Yeah,
he
no problem.
really thinks about you.
No problem.
Like I think he could just break a human down.
I mean, he has to deal.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear Boston Steve's retort.
because I'm just a jerk.
Oh wait, sorry.
Chad, Tim, Ricky, what's up, boys? Boston Steve here. So last week I was able to join the YouTube feed. It was a ton of fun. Really enjoyed interacting with you guys. But as you're recording this right now, I am watching the Boston Celtics face up against the Indiana Pacers in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final, so I can't join you. But thought I'd send over a quick little message to be part of the show still. And with that series in mind, I wanted to give a little shout out to friend of the show, Wax Museum Kyle, diehard Pacers fan. And I just want to say, enjoy the series, Kyle. You know, in Boston, we celebrate one thing only, which is championships. But in India, I know you guys celebrate. You put up banners for regular season success and first round playoff success, and it's kind of cute. So I hope you enjoy the series. But where I really want to send my focus is to you, Junkie. Listen, dude, just keep those grubby little degenerate gambling paws off the series, all right? Keep the junkie jinx away from us. We treat you well. We're good to you. Just stay away. I will happily research money lines for Berkeley School of Music, Rec League basketball, or Kazakhstan polo. Happy to send that information over to give you stuff to, do while you're sitting on the throne in the morning, losing a few pounds before you go off to work. So just keep your paws away from this one and let us enjoy it. And honestly, try watching a little bit of basketball without looking for future bets. Might be fun. And while I've got your attention, guys, I also just want to throw some flowers out to the great Danny Ainge. I know he's now out in Utah, and I think it's so important that we just realize how impressive of a basketball mind he is. Not only as a player with his championships, but really the front office. I think what we need to recognize is when Danny Ainge moves on from a player, it's because he knows they're just not a winning player. They might be a loser even. Trader Danny got rid of Antoine Walker at his prime and set up the Celtics to be ready for 2007, 2008. When it was time, he moved on from Paul Pierce and KG to set up a generation of winning here with our Boston Celtics. Again, the trades that landed Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, a team that's now been to 6 out of the 8 most recent Eastern Conference Finals. So I just want to take a second to throw some flowers to Danny Ainge. I know you guys are enjoying what he's doing out there with the Jazz, and I know it can be tough to see him move on from some players, but usually those players that he moves on from are diehard losers. So enjoy the winning that's coming because Ainge rules. All right, take care, guys. Thanks.
I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, do you guys understand what I'm saying? They're becoming a problem.
I thought that was supposed to be a retort to Kyle.
Yeah,
Kyle.
I didn't hear much Pacers or
You didn't get
Celtics
targeted in
talk.
that.
Not the second one, thank God. He made up for it this afternoon.
God, that hurt my soul.
It's just mean-spirited.
It is.
I expect nothing less from a Bostonian. From Boston.
Oh, Steve, go
Wow.
off yourself.
That was yep, that was clearly a mistake on my part for putting that out there.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Sick burns by both of them.
Yeah, well played.
They are too
Good to see they still got it.
They are too funny.
Yeah.
Funny people.
I don't like that on 2 Boston players this game,
It's funny that they both, and Carter comments here, they both essentially left the same message. They both took an unnecessary dig at Tim.
Hey guys,
Immediately.
I'm here to take a shot at the other team. I just want to shit all over the Back to the Future podcast and their 3 hosts.
Yeah. Yep. That's about how that went.
Well, maybe we'll have our own edit of their phone calls next week.
Yeah, seriously.
I found a guy named Steve and he lives in Boston, and I think you found a guy named Kyle and he lives in Florida. Maybe they'll call in next week.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Uh-huh. Dude, we're 45 minutes into the show.
Yeah. I think
Should we just break it to next week.
we could.
We could.
Let's do it.
I mean, we've got a lot. So should we tease it a little bit here? I mean, Ricky, you've got a whole host of things here.
Why don't we make this a to be continued, a cliffhanger, if you will? Let's go through my cards super fast over the next 15 minutes, narrow it down to the top 3.
Okay.
And then next week we can discuss the cards that we are going to submit.
And maybe some of the listeners this week can help tell us which of your stack
Love it.
There you go.
We'll
Should
put
be
it out
sent
there.
in.
We'll go through it,
Boom.
and you guys can
Yeah.
guys can comment a little bit here and there if of any thoughts you have. Okay.
I think Sarah's upstairs doing my office. If she's not upstairs doing my office, I'm gonna have her come like sage all the negativeness from these voicemails.
Yeah.
From our group chat.
From our mean-spirited Wiccan
Yeah.
priests of meanness.
Seriously,
So
here I am with bringing God to Danny Ainge's life.
needed some more holy water. And rest of the table.
Yeah. I want to
Should
apologize to the
flick
big
it out.
tort, Kansas City Dan.
He is no longer the biggest
Oh.
problem on the show.
I did when I shipped him the cards. I did put on the label the BT Kansas City Dan,
Nice.
and then parentheses his full name.
BTK killer. Yeah.
Do we have any like?
You looking for some background music or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. Oh, here we go. Does that work?
I always love this music.
I do too. It just
So
gets me in the
happy.
mood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's always a little loud. Turn it
Okay.
down just a little bit.
Or-
Because it takes me
It
like
does.
4.5 seconds to edit it for the actual podcast. And
Yeah.
you know what I can do in those 4.5 seconds?
A lot. He can get drunk for sure.
Yeah, it took like half a glass of wine and
Dude, I'm not even kidding. He had one half of one glass of
Uh-huh.
wine and
It was
suddenly
over.
was falling down drunk.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So the first card up of the grading options. SP game used triple patch. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Oscar Robinson, numbered to 125.
So
Yeah.
we'll go this way. Tim, I'll place. You
Uh-huh.
remove when the new card comes.
That card has been mentioned on the show for show historians a bit. I ended up buying 3 of them. You guys call it feckin' and second. I don't know that mine was so happy. I think I rage bought while maybe under the influence 2 more copies of the card.
I thought you had 2. I didn't know you had 3.
I have 3. I gave one. I
That's
did
right.
get one graded through the show.
Good for you,
authentic,
man.
And I gifted it to my son who loves it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I want to re-slab that one also as authentic. I
Okay.
figure it's old. It just, and the whole idea behind it was the LeBron triple logo, man. They slabbed
Yeah.
it authentic. I thought it was a cool way to do a card that may not get a great high grade.
Doesn't matter.
Card 2, Spectra, Charles Barkley, illustrious autographs.
Thick
numbered
card.
to 15. It is a thick card, and that could be a problem.
Shiny.
But it is going in as part of my dream team autographs.
And these
collection.
are potentials, right?
These
These
are
are
all
all
potentials.
potentials for next week.
I want feedback.
Okay.
Next card, Rudy Gobert on card autograph.
yeah.
I think it's a second or third year. It's definitely not a rookie. I never owned a Gobert auto. My wife got that for me, I believe, for Christmas this year. And that's my first ever Rudy Gobert auto.
Very nice. Numbered to 25, second year.
Yes. Next, we have and this will speak to your heart, Chad. Aiden Hutchinson, Pen Pals, blue autograph on card.
Yep.
Pen Pals was the first auto Chad and I were hit together because Elite was the first box of football cards we went after.
Yeah. We went hard.
Yes, we did. So I do have a pen pal of him, and I also have a rookie pen pal of Amon-Ra St. Brown in blue.
So good. Fantasy stud.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, this one has my vote to be graded for sure.
Ooh. Okay, we've got one in so
At
far.
least just based off of the card and potential value for it. However, I know that you will be keeping all of these.
Yes, but I will input. So I love that. I love that those are jumping out to you. Next, we have a Reggie Miller Noir auto, numbered to
Oh,
99
yeah.
on card.
It's a good looking card.
Right in the shredder, huh?
Yeah, right into the
You want to
shredder.
use this as put it next to the bidet in there and then send it over to Kyle?
Yes.
Some
Please.
sweet revenge.
Please, may I? Again, a thick card. I don't know that it would grade very well. Next, we have Cam Rising, Bowman U, first Bowman autographed, red, numbered to 5.
Future Heisman finalist.
Clearly.
You think so?
Yep.
Okay.
They're going to win the Big 12, and he's going to be a Heisman finalist.
And then first round overall. First pick overall.
Would you ever sell this card?
Maybe.
I want this card.
I think there may even be another one on listed, but it may be a ridiculous price.
Okay.
The reason I like that one, I think it could pop with the red and white of PSA.
Yeah.
As well. So that's another option. Staying in the Utah theme, the next card is a card that Chad and I got autographed in person by Zach Moss. This is a Luminance rookie card, numbered to 25, has him in his Utah gear, even though he's a Buffalo Bill technically on the card. He signed it in a red paint pen.
Yes.
Again, I think the red and white might pop.
It is a little tough to see, but once you see it, it definitely pops.
It does. It has to hit the light just right for sure, because it is kind of a busy background and stuff. But man, I'm happy with it overall.
I wonder if I can do better on this for the YouTube. Hey, look at that. I did
Hey.
it. Look at that. Ah,
Hey!
who would have thought?
All right. Next, this is a random one. This is to get the BT. My first ever 1-of-1 that I hit, Lorenzo Cain. That is the first ever 1-of-1 I've ever hit. Total sentimental value. I don't know why I would grade it, but throw it into
Never
the
seen
mix.
someone look like they're chasing a donut so hard in my life. That's an interesting photo they chose of him. I mean, he's hustling.
Next, we have a couple of
Speaking of which, hit me up with a cookie as he's going over. this.
yeah, let's get the sweet treats around. Next is a Topps Archives 1-of-1 2023. Miguel Cabrera. He has autographed a 2008 Allen and Ginter in his Detroit Tigers uniform.
Oh, that's a clean looking card there.
Yeah, I figure a good classic Miguel Cabrera.
I don't think you should do it because it has a Topps Archive sticker on there.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, okay. I want the feedback.
Big Tort wants that Locaine, he says.
I'll bet he does. You'll come rip it out of my dead cold hands, Dan. We'll talk later. Next, we have a Miguel Cabrera. This goes in line with what we always wanted to do to pop at eBay. A rip card.
Oh, yeah.
Unripped. That I just thought, hey, that might be fun to get slabbed.
Can you throw that in the X-ray at urgent care? Did we ever decide if you could do that?
You need an order to be able to shoot it. So, yeah.
Can't you get an order?
You've had this cough for a few months
Yeah,
now.
can't
Right.
you order it?
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
got like this cough going on.
Yeah.
He doesn't do
This
it
is
on the show,
terrible.
but
I know.
at the beginning of last show, remember he had that cough?
Yeah, multiple
Can't we
coughs.
just tape it
It's been
underneath?
going on for a while.
Can't we just tape it under
Oh,
my
no.
my
One on
jacket?
each of your nips.
So you know how like on the X-rays they put like a BB over like the target area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use the card and put it right there where it hurts.
Yeah.
I like it.
Next, we've got the dual auto upper deck exquisite signature ticket matchups, number to 25. Peyton Manning, Vince Young on card dual autograph.
What?
Thought you were never going to get that out of your mouth. Jeez.
Yeah. Two all-time greats.
I don't know what I'm more baffled by. Like the
Yeah,
entire
and again, the show historians will remember we brought it up because I found a whole bunch of dual autograph cards with Legends and Vince Young for really cheap. And for someone like me that
Yeah.
went to Texas when he won the championship, that is perfect. So that's next.
Did you ever hang out with him?
No,
At a party or anything like that?
I would see him a lot downtown, but literally the university hired security guards.
Mm.
He was being followed around like a
Wow.
professional athlete.
By you?
By me, but by a bunch of Secret Service type guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they were not
Stalker.
messing. They
All right.
they probably knew he had
Yeah.
some problems.
Interesting.
May have wanted to protect him. Next, we have the Jerry Sloan Ultimate Inscriptions upper deck, numbered to 25. And what I like about this is he autographed his nickname, and it was Spider, which at the time we had Spider
Mhm.
Mitchell. And I thought, hey, how cool is that? When he's playing for the, I think Reno Ace, or not Reno Aces, but Aces, something, Fayetteville or something. Next, and we're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting to the end of the first stack.
No, we're almost done. Next is a Reggie Miller Prism autograph on card. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm realizing it's not even a silver.
Mm.
Meh.
Meh.
Isn't this the one that went in the shredder in season 1?
It is.
I think
It
you
is.
did a great job taping that back together.
It took
I'm
hours.
impressed.
Hours. And so many model car kits. You
Yeah.
wouldn't believe it.
Well done, man. That's really good.
Next, Chad, I'm going to try and sell you on this. I think we both need to get these slabbed as authentic. No grade. This is the museum collection. Staff Sergeant Tom Rice, World War II vet. Don't you think authentic is the way to go with something like this? Authentic American hero?
I do. And it's funny you say that because I was looking at my card today as I was coming up with my stack.
Yeah.
And I held the one that I have in my hand and thought about it. Ultimately put it back, but
Thick cards won't grade well, probably. So all the
no,
more
not at
reason
all.
to do
And it's
authentic.
red and green. I mean,
Yeah,
ugh.
that could be tough. Wait, Christmas time sure would make you feel good.
Yeah, that's true.
To read about all the wars.
Bring
we've
out
been
those
in.
warm memories of old war medics.
Mm.
All right, we're down to our final 4.
We could make it as an ornament
Yeah.
on a tree. Oh, we should put up a tree down here during Christmas time.
Yes.
That would be kind of festive. And we
hang
could
it with
hang our cards on there
Yes.
here in the studio.
Yeah, except all yours are on like those big gold chains you keep taking to the shows.
That'll be the tree topper.
Yeah, it will.
All right. Next, we have a Barry Sanders Downtown.
Mhm.
This is 2019. Very hard to come by. Now, you'll have to look at it, both of you. I think it looks like an eraser mark almost. Line on the left side. So I'm not sure if this is the best to get graded.
You trying to erase the hologram there?
Yeah. No, it came to me and like I'm really pissed because you couldn't see it unless the right light is just right. And like the photos didn't show it on eBay, but at least I got a copy and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Like I said,
That's a great looking card.
the 2019 were more rare. You can tell as the years have gone on, they've produced more of them.
And that was out of Optic. I do like the Optic ones.
Yeah. So really cool. Something I've chased for a while.
Tim, you're doing a good job displaying those cards. They look good.
Well, 3 left. Next is Barry Sanders Topps Archive Reserve with an authentic game-worn jersey that's blue and silver. Now, most of these cards I've seen, I've been tracking this a while, are all white.
Oh, those
So,
patches. Yeah.
I am really worried that this is a switcheroo, but I'll take it.
That two's pretty hard to pop a patch out of.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Felt right.
So
This card has so many things, right?
Oh.
So it has the old card
Old
The old
within
rookie.
the card.
Yeah.
And the old rookie card.
Yet,
It's like those tops now, or like the tops cards from Series 1.
Right.
Anyway,
yet it says
yeah.
Topps Archives, which
Yeah.
traditionally reminds me of baseball.
Mhm.
And then clearly this is a refractor type card.
Yeah.
Very odd.
So very weird, different, not terribly
Oh, wow. And the
expensive.
back is the old school back.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and they
That's
did
an
release
interesting
that rookie card that is pictured on that card as well. They re-released it through this set,
Okay.
as well. So they were highlighting some of the older stuff. Our final 2 is a legacy Barry Sanders rip card with the Oklahoma State Cowboys football
earth?
team.
This is
and
a rip
Detroit
card?
Lions. It is a rip card.
Oh, it
Dare-
is. Look at the back.
They call it Dare to Tear.
Out of
Uh-huh.
Legacy.
I like that,
Okay.
yeah.
Whoa. Where'd you get this?
eBay.
I was gonna say I haven't.
And you
seen
got
that
this
card in my
last year?
collection before.
Yeah.
This
year or
is
two
new.
ago.
Yeah, I don't remember it either. Do you?
I've just started seeing them. I've gotten actually a couple. I also got a Matt Stafford at Georgia, but you're right. It is newer because he was with the Rams
Yeah.
in that card. So
This is a cool card.
kind of different. Yeah. And now I do own a rip card for basketball, baseball, and football.
Okay.
I have a LeBron James treasury.
Huh.
All
right.
And finally, I think I got to get this. This is a classic. The Bill Ripken fuckface card.
Oh, yep.
Like,
I don't know if we can say that on the air. I'm not editing it.
Nope. This is not for children, this episode.
Hey, this is a good looking card, though.
I thought so.
I mean, the corners look pretty good.
I thought it looked pretty decent. It's one that I had to have, and I sure would love
Sorry,
to
Tim.
get that one slabbed.
Tim, let me hand this to you in the midst of the 10 piles of cords that I have here.
And the 15 piles of cards I've created.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, so
All right. How many are you looking to ballpark? Or do you just want
3.
people's suggestions? You're looking for 3 out of that?
Yep.
All right.
That's gonna be tough.
Well, we'll lead the show with that next week, perhaps.
yeah, I love it. So get at us at Pack to the Future Podcast on Instagram. Let us know which of the cards I should submit. We'll take that into consideration. I'll chat with you guys offline.
And Tim, you have a stack as well for next week, right?
Sure.
Are all of yours for consideration, or are you sending them all in?
Consideration on it.
Okay.
And discussion.
Okay.
Nothing special.
No, no. And we also want suggestions
Yes.
for Tim's bachelor party.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Where, when, what?
And I think the possibilities
Why?
for I think the possibilities for the bachelor party at the card shop, he left it open. He's
Yeah.
like, there's a bachelor party room. We could get Taco Bell,
closed doors.
brunch.
We
Closed doors.
We could record a month's worth of shows. During
You know what we should get him?
What?
Is a panda stripper.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
It would.
Yes.
I don't even know what that is. There were panda dogs on my Instagram feed today, though.
I'm envisioning
Tim, you are the panda master.
I'm envisioning panda who has 15 player prop
Oh,
bets.
yeah, what do they call those?
Tape-
Furries?
Yeah, furry.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Who has 15 player prop bets taped underneath the panda costume, and Tim has to get to it.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of like the it's kind of like the cellophane egg that people pass around, and there's like little treats and
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
yes.
Nope.
All right. So we need some thoughts.
Don't think too hard. Yep.
Well, we're going to.
All right. This has been another fun show for Chad and Tim.
Nope.
This is Ricky, the Panda Player Prop Payout, wishing all of you a one of one night.
1 point. It was Neesmith, and he needed 10.
Yeah.
Damn, you got 9.
That was like the lowest number of points you could pick for the prop too.
You couldn't pay it down?
Yeah, it was already like juiced to like minus 260 or something. So he was like supposed to be very likely to hit that.
You were telling me those numbers before the game.
Yeah, I've always maintained that.
Tim, we don't know what that means.
I barely know.
But that's okay. We don't have to. Bet.
Like you would have had to bet $260 to make $100.
Oh.
So
Anything
it was
on?
heavily favored. Yeah.
Is the second game on now?
No,
No,
just-
they
it's
alternate
tomorrow.
days.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll try again tomorrow. Don't worry, boys.
No, Tim, stop. Ugh.
so should we mess with Dan and should I destroy that Lorenzo Kane card? I don't care about it. And here's I was thinking I could take a blow.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching the YouTube here. We'll put our PSA reserve on for next week.
Okay.
And we truly want suggestions for Tim's bachelor party.
Yes, please.
Yeah, man.
please.
Give us. Okay, so
What
are
if
you
we-
okay to talk a little bit about it right now?
Sure.
You guys got just a few minutes?
Yeah. What if we took you to brunch?
Give us some give us some parameters here.
I don't know.
No, that's not okay. Like
Can we set you-
as a groom,
Okay.
you do have to give parameters on a bachelor.
No, I can get the parameters. Can we arrange for you to have sex with someone else?
Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't-
Probably, but
no, Tim. The answer is absolutely not, you freaking heathens. Okay, there's boundary one.
You just said probably?
Can we get you a stripper nude?
That's probably yes. Yeah.
Can we get you a male stripper nude?
Personally, no.
How about want?
Want?
Yeah, what do you want for your bachelor party?
Never had to think about it. Yeah. Food
Did you?
What do you mean you
Did you not
you have
one
to
the first
right
time?
now?
right now.
Didn't
Yeah.
you have a bachelor party the first time?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, we went for like a pub crawl, food crawl through Chicago,
Okay.
And
and I don't remember much after the fourth one, so
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
it was fine. Yeah,
No, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
it's good.
It was good that you did a pub crawl and that you didn't remember it.
Well, I don't know.
There isn't a right or wrong answer here, but I'm trying to find out like if that's something that you enjoyed or if you didn't enjoy. Because you're
I
not
enjoyed
great at articulating that.
No, I'm not.
You did enjoy it.
I did enjoy it. Food.
Okay.
Food, drink,
Boobs.
boobs.
Okay. Cards?
Cards.
He hesitated more on the cards.
Porn shop and card shop.
If you tell me the name of that shop, we will take you there.
Oh gosh.
Let's bring the shop owner here. He's got to be like
Dallas
90.
Card show.
We're going to buy a box of cards, a whole box. And each card pack is going to have a scavenger hunt.
Oh,
One's going to
gosh.
send him to the strip club. A stripper there will give him his next pack. He will go to
How
the-
amazing would that
go
be?
to get brunch.
Oh my goodness, that would be fun.
Okay, so you said food, drinks,
Boobs.
That's yeah.
and do you want to leave the state? Okay, so your reaction isn't as quick on that as it was on the others.
Yeah.
How many people do you want there?
30?
More or less?
Less
Less people?
people that I know, and less. Yeah, that's
Okay.
the introvert side. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, that's understandable. What else? What else would be? When?
Dick shaped and vagina shaped desserts.
A must. Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah. I think there, I guess what I'm
August.
getting, like, there's
Yeah.
some elements of what I would expect at a bachelorette party like that would make Tim laugh.
Bachelorette. Yeah.
But also no, this is, we got to pull it from you. We're like pulling teeth over here. I'm not saying that in a bad way.
No,
like, I'm
that's
just,
'cause I don't have strong opinions about things I
Yes.
actually want
Right.
in life.
no, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to read you. That's where I'm going with
It's
this.
hard.
What is happening right now for those still on the air? Tim doesn't communicate what he likes and dislikes, which is normal. And Chad is freaking out over making the wrong decision on this bachelor party. And so thus you have
Well, also,
immovable object.
also you get a guy whose life is planned out like every minute for the
Yep.
next 6 months.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to
That's
get a little
true.
something on the old calendar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's fair. No time when I don't know.
Anytime before the wedding.
That works.
Are you going do you have any weekends that you can't go?
There's probably just ones that I would have to like request off at work. So
Tim, how are we supposed to roll up to your work and literally kidnap you in the back of a van, like old school style,
that's what
if
sick
we
calls
don't
for.
know what your schedule is?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what sick calls for. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I think we have some good parameters.
I think we can get started.
Taco Bell or not?
I could do Taco Bell. Yeah.
Would you prefer fancy or
He'd prefer fancy.
I think
No.
really? See, I would have been with Ricky. I would have said
Uh-uh.
like you would be steakhouse, super fancy,
Mm,
10-course meal.
What about the beef that you can
can-
cook
all you
on a
can eat?
stone?
All you can eat. Some completely ungodly. All you
No,
can
what
eat.
about the
No.
real rare beef you can
Oh yeah,
cook
the,
on
the Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
No.
We do have someone who was astute. The amount of hesitation on cards versus can we arrange for you to mate with someone was not expected.
No, I agree. They're picking up what I'm
Can
putting
you have
down.
sex with someone? Yeah, probably. Cards?
Meh.
Yeah, I mean, do I have to? Like,
The benefits.
That's
of
a tough
second
one.
marriage,
Yeah.
Just do whatever. Yeah.
all right, your time to shine, Tim.
Mm-mm.
No, it is. This is truly it. But if you don't want to shine, like if that makes you feel awkward, then we will make it subdued and
Oh, it won't be subdued, but
it will be a small group. It'll be a small group. And we will destroy you.
Understood.
See y'all next week.
Okay, see ya.